Turn 2, Daytona. Inches apart in a pack of cars at 200 miles an hour. The last thing I ever expected was a wall of rain. That's exactly what happened that day, and that's the result. At this point, I'm along for a ride, one I have zero control over. Only hope I have is that the safety mechanisms that NASCAR, my team, put in place get me out of things safely. As drivers, you learn to deal with these situations. You learn to face the unexpected, make the best of it, and the really good days are the ones that you minimize those and you put together a win. But none of this, none of my life experiences, nothing would prepare me for what I was experiencing next year of my life. Hi, I'm Scott Lagasse Jr., as she said, Scotty to my friends and family. I'm a race car driver. I win. That's what I love to do. It's my passion. Luckily, I'm good at it. Dirt, asphalt tracks, road courses, it doesn't matter to me. I love the challenge. I want to race. I want to win. That's me. I'm your typical race car driver, thrill seeker, type A personality, stubborn, pretty much, competitive, cannot stand to lose. You know the type. So add to that, at this point in my life, I'm probably in the best shape of my life. I'm training 15 hours a week. I know. I turn left, ride around the car for a few hours. I hear it. My buddies give it to me. But you do need to be in shape. It helps. It's one of the places we find advantages. But back to this competitive guy I am, I decided I want to do a triathlon. So I started training for a triathlon. So I'm 100 miles a week plus on my bike. I'm running. I'm swimming, playing basketball because I love to, especially kids 10 years younger than me, outrunning them down the court. A little bit of fun. So here I am. I'm invincible. Nothing can touch me, except for this little pressure down low in my stomach, this nag thing. And finally, after having to take a couple days off every couple weeks, the frustration of that got to me. I mean, you are not going to get better. You're not going to win races sitting on the couch, taking breaks, taking days off. So, stubborn person I am, I give in and call my personal doctor. Now, fortunately for me, he and I have created a great rapport. My family laughs at me because he's a pediatrician, but he's an athlete. So, he himself is a triathlete. He understands me well. He's a very good listener. I get it, okay. So we're talking, and granted, he knows me really well. We have a great relationship and knows how stubborn I am. So he finally, in a great sales tactic, convinces me to go see a local GI doctor. You know, because I can't keep taking these days off. So I do. The next thing I know, I'm sitting in a doctor's office across from a doctor I've never met before. You know the type, shirt button to the top, starched white jacket, and we're talking business here. There's no rapport, no relationship with this particular gentleman at this point. So we're talking, and he says, oh, it's probably just an internal hemorrhoid. Let me check you right now, and I'll fix it in a couple days. Yeah, all I can see is here comes a rubber glove. The hell you're touching me there. Yeah, he was taken back a little bit by that. But so finally we compromise. This is pretty good negotiation here, but we compromise. And okay, I'll let you knock me out, but you get one shot, doc. You're gonna knock me out, you're gonna go from both ends, you're gonna check everything, and you're gonna fix everything while you're in there because we're not doing this again. I mean, no way, no how. So, colonoscopy. I pretty much just signed myself up for a colonoscopy. Early 30s. I didn't want to do it, had no interest. But let me tell you, it wasn't a big deal unless, like I did, you try to make it a big deal by being not the brightest person in the world. First off, do not mix the prep with your favorite drink. I used to love green Gatorade, my go-to training drink, loved it. Not now. Thank you, Gatorade, for making orange. So that was bad enough as it is, lingering side effect of this colonoscopy. Men, read directions. I don't. Never have. I do now. They were making fun of me yesterday reading the directions of walking the track properly. Make a long story short here. I took the prep, I took the pills, realized I took the wrong pills. Oh no, this is a one and done thing. I am not doing this again. I'm going to make sure I'm cleaned out so he can do what he needs to do. So I go to the store and get the right pills. I take the right pills. Before I know it, I'm half passed out on my floor in my living room, somehow completely naked, big glass windows. I guess attempting to go get the phone because I'm thinking I'm in a bad shape. Thank gosh the neighbors didn't come over to borrow some sugar. So men, read directions. Trust me, this is not a hard thing unless you do like I do and make it hard. So for me, the most difficult part was the mental side. I mean, I'm going to be violated here. I mean, it can't get any more intimate than this. This isn't good, you know? I laugh now because the last thing I remembered was, what kind of music do you want to listen to? And then I wake up in a recovery room, feeling pretty good. So, except for all the air they put into you. They put a lot of air in there. And of course, in my luck, I didn't get male nurses. Yeah. So here I am. They won't let you leave, by the way, until this air is gone. So I've got this belly full of air, and I'm trying to quietly get it out. We've all been there. But this is way more air than I've ever expected. So nowadays, you can roll me out of recovery room, right to the president's office, live national television. I'm going to rip one. Sorry about your luck, Mr. President. I don't care. That was a tough thing. Don't make it any more complicated than it is. So I leave there immediately. Now, I've lost a few days here, so I'm back training. I've gone to 2-a-days. I got to catch up. I lost a few days. I'm hard at it. GI doctor calls. Now, through this process, I find out he's a race fan, and we create a rapport. So he calls, hey, come in and see me. All right, I'll come see you. He's going to tell me how good of a job he did. Great, you know, because I feel great. I'm moving. I mean, I am hitting it hard, feel wonderful, no issues. All right, doc, tell me how great of a job you did. Here we go. So I go in and sit down with him, and that's when I hear the word, cancer. Come on, doc. Somebody else, go check. You're wrong. Scott, it's you. You've got cancer. It's not possible. Mine immediately jumps to a place, one of my best friends, very good friend, mentor in my life, engine builder, has helped me with my career. I talked to him 2 months ago, had a sore throat, was going to the doctor, cancer, and he's gone. Oh boy. So to give you an idea where I'm at in my life at this point, I was just married to the love of my life. 1 year, perfect wedding, friends, family, even the moon cooperated. That was not planned, by the way, but I thought it was kind of cool. So, married to the love of my life, successful small business. Just bought a home together, really old home, needs to be completely remodeled. For financial reasons and for the idea of building a home together, we're going to redo it ourselves, together. Successful career. I mean, life is good here. So, your mind starts to run down this path, one mind's never been down before. Oh, goodness. How's Kelly going to manage? Can she get this house done by herself? What about my employees? Will the business still do good? What about, wait a minute, they have families. They count on me. Life insurance, I have it. I never read the policy. I didn't need it. Who cared? You know, I just did it because somebody told me I needed to do it. My mom and dad. How are they going to manage? My parents are going to, I mean, they're my best friends. How are they going to bury a child? This isn't right. No parent should have to do that. That's when the racer comes back into my mind. I'm going to beat this thing. I don't care. I am going to beat it. So one of the neatest things about my life, about my job, my career, is I've had an opportunity to meet really amazing people along the way, people I consider friends, way smarter than me, in all kinds of different fields. So for the first time in my life, I go to my Rolodex. And I start calling people, smartest people I can find, because I didn't need to know why. I didn't care why I had this. I didn't care any of those things. I just need to know how to fix it. I was scared, not for me, for my family, for my employees' families, for everybody that I felt like depended on me. So I hit the Rolodex hard, and the answer for me was pretty simple: surgery, and pretty quickly get to surgery. So apparently I'm 8 inches shorter today. I still feel 6'2" and invincible, but so it brings me to the most important point I want you to get today. If cancer can catch me at 200 miles per hour, it can catch you too. I was lucky. I listened to my body. Most don't. Excuses? Possibly why. I don't know. They've never helped me win a race. Excuses have never helped me with anything in my life, for that matter, now that I think about it. Too busy? I was pretty busy. Trying to redo a house, business, employees, racing all over the country. We're all busy. 2 days. Took 2 days out of my life. Saved my life. Fear? Heck yeah, I was scared. Scared for the fact that in our career, we're supposed to be invincible. So I got a problem, What if I do have a problem, people find out, could that hurt my career? Pride? I'm pretty dang proud. Who wants to be touched there? Not good. Know the warning signs. If you're 50 years old, just go. We all know the statistics. If you're young like me, I didn't have a history, but if you do have a history, if you start to notice something, I was lucky, go get checked, please. It is not that big of a deal. Lump in your breast, mole that starts to grow, blood or urine in your stool. The one that I like the best is, a friend told me, the 2-week rule. If something in your body changes for 2 weeks, go get it checked out. So I'm a part of a team now, a team that I didn't sign up for, but one I'm extremely proud to be a part of. That's a survivor. I'm on the winning team. Thank you, first off, to folks like you for the life-changing things that you are doing, the work you're doing. I understand it's ever so challenging and probably beat your head against the wall a lot of times, but thank you. Because of you guys, work done at Eli Lilly, work done around the world, more people are able to join my winning team. And I love teammates in this sense. So thank you, thank you, thank you. In our sport, safety is critical. It's humbling as a driver to see what NASCAR, our teams, what they do, the resources that are gone on and go into our sport to keep us safe, whether it's safer barriers, new seat technology, helmets, fire suits, you name it, a lot goes into it, just like the research you guys are doing. Chances are, and who knows, no one can tell me, but had I not got into that car that day, buckled my seatbelts, put my helmet on, done the things that I needed to do, I wouldn't have got out of that car that day and raced later that night. If I didn't go get screened, I may not be here today. I don't know. It's not worth knowing. Why is challenging you so important to me? Because what I didn't tell you, and the hardest thing about this whole part, was that the day I found out, my wife was 6 months pregnant. I can't imagine this little girl growing up without a father. But worse, I can't imagine never knowing her. Thank you for listening.